My name is Elvira Kuijpers. I study in Breda, Breda University of Applied Sciences. It's my first year, and I want to ask you a few questions to know more and have more knowledge about the department I'm in the leisure department. So my first question is, you own two snacks bars in Rotterdam called Verhagen. How did you come to own these snack bars?
When I was 14 years old, I started to work there as a part-timer. My sister works there. She asked, hey, do you want to work here also? And that's why I rolled in the business. I studied entrepreneur in Rotterdam, and along the process, I became to own one shop. And after 3 years, I opened my second shop. So, yeah, that's why I kind of grow into it.
Okay. Was it always your first choice?
I always want to be own boss, like we say that. I don't like to work under a boss, or I want to do my own things. I like to work together with people, but I want to be the one that makes the decisions.
And do you think you can call yourself a boss or more like a leader?
Ooh, that's a tough question. I am the boss, but I want to be a leader. I like to work with people, and the people work with me and not against me or for me. It's like a team.
Okay. You organize Halloween in the neighborhood of Beverwaard. What is the reason for doing something like this, and what is the motivation behind your decision?
Yeah, it's kind of two ways. First, you want to do something back for the neighborhood you live in. I earn my money with my shops, and I like it to give something back, like kind of a present to your customers. You can give a discount on product, but I think that a party it's better for your name and for the neighborhood. So I started with something that no one does then, and that was Halloween. And there was Christmas, Easter. Everyone, the Winkle centers in the neighborhood also did with the traditional holidays an event, and I don't want to compete with them. So I thought, let's do something no one does. And there were a little bit of parties. Everyone did a little thing. How did I say
that? It's okay.
Yeah. They did several things, all connected to Halloween. I put them all together, and I said, let's do something with each other. And in 6-7 years time, is it like a festival, 5 till 6,000 people along the day, all free, just having fun, no matter if you're rich, poor, green, black, orange, just a party.
And you don't actually get paid for it?
No, nothing. I think it costs me money a lot. Every year, 100 hours per year, I'm busy with organizing, and we work with like 150 people just to get the day going. So it's like calls with the government to get your licenses, to get all the things on the right time, on the right place, on that location. So that's a pretty harsh job. No problem.
Okay. For how long have you been doing this?
We started, I think, in 2010. It was very small, and in 2012 it was the first big event, and then we make the step with the fireworks at the end, with the great
parade.
Yeah, with the great parade, the candy, all the little events along the day. Dus, yeah, 2012 it was Halloween like it is now.
Okay. Have you had any problems while organizing the event?
Yeah, always, but it's with volunteers, and it's difficult to rely on them, and it's there are volunteers. You can, when you hire someone, you can say you're on 11, you're here, and you go back. You go at 8. But with volunteers, it's difficult, and even in the beginning stage of the event, it was not so big as now. So I have to tell people why it's good, what they can expect. But now is it so big, so people want to work with us because we are so big. Dus in the beginning stage, to get all the people on the same page, this is what we're doing, this is why we do it, that was the most difficult job.
Do you enjoy organizing it?
Yeah, of course. Sometimes it's hard because it's a lot of time and everyone wants something from you. 150 people calls you, ask you questions. Sometimes is it difficult, but on the day when you see all the happy faces, all the compliments, all the nice things, and that's great, and that's the reason why I do it.
And you're also there during the event?
Yeah,
Are you
all
also
day.
doing like some work, helping people, or just
Yeah,
looking over it?
yeah. Mostly the last, because it's so big. The only thing I'm connecting the dots. I'm filling in the blanks. Can I help something? People forgot something like simple things like a cable or a table or little things, and so they can do their thing, and I'll arrange everything around it.
Um, are there any specific work methods you use to accomplish this event? For example, brainstorming, using a mind map, or do you have a lot of meetings where you like talk about?
Yeah. In the beginning stage, we had with a lot of people, 15, 20 people at a time. And the discussions go all over the place. But along the years, we have a concept, and that concept is now for 5 years the Halloween concept. And we fill in the Halloween concept blanks. And with every party, I have different meetings on their expertise. So I have 16, 17 small meetings, short, with just the people of that department. And I have a group app and with a mail that everyone knows what's happening, but not they don't have to how do you say that have to participate in their section, because everyone does his own thing. It's like little islands all over the place, and my job is to connect all the islands to the country.
And everyone you work with, everyone who organizes, they do it as volunteer work?
Yeah, except you, some party you have to like safety. Yeah, that thing costs money, and what we do, we have entrepreneurs or schools. The work hours are volunteers, but when they need materials to do their activity, that we pay them to balance the cost. It costs them no money except the hours work that's in.
Is the Halloween event in Beverwaard the only event you will organize, or are you planning on doing something else in the future?
There's one other event, and that's Bewegenwaard. It's like a big sports day. And what I do there, it's always in May. I want to make the people familiar with different kinds of sports. Sports that they don't do usually. And we have little sessions of each sport, like for like 10 minutes. They can try their sport with the hope they are later go there on their sports club. So football, hockey, baseball, athletics. But we have also a climbing wall. We want to do something with rowing. So all the different kinds of sports, we want to make them familiar.
And you also do that with volunteers?
Also do that with volunteers, yes.
And where do you do that?
Also in the center, and we have a big grass field, and we're planning all the activities.
Okay.
But that's I do that for 2 years now. This is now in the building phase. Yeah? First year, no one knows what we're doing. Second year, oh, it's like that, and now it's growing. So the people call me, I want to go in, and then we fit them in our concept. I copied some parts of the concept from Halloween to the other event, because the work method, you, 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 you talk to one, two persons, not with 20 at a time, because that's difficult to get the information you want.
And you also do that like with Halloween for free and just for the people in the neighborhood.
Yep. All free.
And how did you come to decide something like that?
That's because I think that you can to show yourself to your neighborhood. You better can 2 big events than 12 smaller things. Also with, and when you're inviting every week your friends at home, after 6, 7 time, yeah, it's like normal. But if you in a year you get 2 big events, when you go all out, I think that they remember you more. They go, oh, Elvira did 2 big events, I have to be there, and that's what I want with that 2 events. So I don't let an Easter bunny to the center to giving Easter eggs to the customers. I think that's, yeah. I don't think that people remember you then.
And you also do that with the same people you organize Halloween with?
Some, but not all. With the sports events, it's like the doctors, like the physiotherapists in the hospital, because we want to go more at the health side, and Halloween is more the fun side. But there are some overlaps.
Okay, and you think sport is more a health activity than a fun activity?
That's the deeper meaning of the event. We say it's fun, but we want to give the message. Think about your health. Think about what you eat, what you drink. Do something fun. Expect only with your telephone or at home or smoking or drinking. It's fun. It's all no problem. But you have to sport also. It's both. But we say it is fun, and we hope, hey, it's fun. Let me do something else.
And everyone can participate.
Yeah, that's it. In all my events, it's always free. You can participate if you want. No money charged. Never.
Do you have any advice for other people that would like to organize events like Halloween or the May event?
Yeah. Start small. Start small. Think a concept and don't. Keep your plan. You have a goal, and everything what you do is your goal. With Halloween, I want a fun party for everyone. That's always my goal, and I never lose that at sight. And with the other event, is the goal to get children, people sporting, think about their health. Everything is based on that, and then you put a stone to it every time you start, and then it's gonna grow. If you want to throw something big at once, first you don't get the money to get it going, because it's always costs some money, and someone have to pay that, because you don't charge something. There are government or entrepreneurs who have to chip in. That's difficult, and brick by brick you can make it big. That's the greatest advice I can give, because then you grow with the process. When I did 7 years ago Halloween as it was now, it was a mess, because the base is good now. It's brick by brick. I make it every year a little bit bigger.
And so you own 2 shops, but you also organize 2 huge events here.
Yeah.
Do you think you're more growing into the event side you organize and more going that way, or is it just something you do on the side and you just do it for fun?
Yeah, I think that's the amount of time I put in it. I don't think it's for me. I need to put that much time in, because otherwise I don't get it done. I think when it would be my business, that it won't be a good business. It's just for fun.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think we're done. Thank you very much for your time.
No problem.
I really appreciate it, and I learned a lot.
Okay.
And I'm really gonna be there on May. I hope.
Okay. Yeah. I hope it also. And good luck with your stuff.